Hey Stamp friends, welcome to the Joyous Stamp with Rachel. I'm Rachel Coon and it is our fun Fold Friday. Today I'll be sharing with you one of our new stamp set and dies called the Cup of Tea stamp set. Go into Hold by Flip and we'll get started. Alright, be sure to comment if you are here watching live, and if you're watching this after the live, feel free to comment as well. One lucky watcher will get the card that we're making today in the mail from me after you comment by midnight tonight. So please, please, please comment. I love seeing them, reading them, and responding, and knowing that you're here watching. All right, let me show you the card. This one is super fun. Here it is. We have our cute little cup of tea stamped right here in the center with some of our fun leaves coming out and our DSP up here. This is a take care of yourself card, which I think that should be said more often to people where they just don't take care of themselves. However, this card was inspired by a swap I recently got. So let me show you that one so you can kind of see the difference. And just to show you that if you don't have the stamp set, there are still ways to do this fun fold. All right, so this is the comparison. We have our cup of tea on this one, and then this one is using the, I think that's called the Sun Prince or the Nature's Prince from that Sun's Prince suite. Same idea, just different DSP and different center items and the stamped saying on the bottom. All right, so let me show you what ones we did use for this one. I did a lot of stamping beforehand because I die cut as well. So this one we use this cute little teacup here, our leaves there. We're using the Take Care of Yourself, and I think that is it for this one. This is available on my online store right now, so if you love this set, please go over there, use my shopping, my online store information, and go over there and add it to your order. If you are shopping online with me, please use your hostess code and I'll send you some extra happy mail. All right, so I mentioned there are dies with this set. Let me show you those real quick. And if you get them two together, it's called a bundle, the stamp set and dies. The dies include, let me see if we can get it open, there we go, pieces that will cut out the stamped images or some extra pieces as well. So this one is an extra little piece here that will just cut out a cool looking outline of a teacup pretty much. And then the rest of them are pieces that will cut out the stamped image. They're pretty awesome. Okay, let me get my pieces in here and show you what we have. So we have our DSP, which is a tea boutique designer series paper. So if you flip it over to the other side, you'll see we have teacups on that side. I'm using the Starry Sky, which is a new in color for our card base, my ink, and some other pieces to this card today, including the ribbon as well. And then for our embossed piece right here, I use the Fern 3D embossing folder that create this awesome piece of paper here. Just love that. All right, so like I said, a lot of these ones I already have stamped. I went ahead and I stamped our little teacup here, and I started to color it in. So the fun thing about this one is that you can use your blends and make these teacups any colors you like, or just die cut them out from designer series paper, and that could be your teacup pattern. Let me go ahead and show you how to color this in with your blends. I have the Starry Sky blends, and that comes in a light and a dark color. I'm going to go ahead and use the dark. I use light for that one. And I'm going to use the shorter in instead of the brush in for this side. We're just going to color in these cute little leaves here. And usually when I use blends, I'm using Memento black ink, but you are allowed and welcome to use stamped images in different colors as well. As long as the ink that you use for the blend is water-based, you can use it and it won't run or bleed. It'll work just fine. All right, you can kind of see the difference between the dark to the light one here on each side. And I love this color. This color actually reminds me so much of my dining set that I have. That dark, dark, dark blue, but just like a tint of purple. I'm going to go ahead and use my light one to finish off this one right here. There we go. Super easy. If you want to even color it more, you can grab a different color and go in the white space that I have here. But I like it just that way. However, my other tip to you is to use your Wink of Stella. So if you want to add just a little bit of glitter, I have my Wink of Stella here, and I'll just go over those pieces I just colored. And that'll just add just the right amount of glitter in all the spots we want it and nowhere else. Okay, let me get that closer so you can see it again. Our pretty little teacup there, all beautiful now. Love that. Okay, so for this part, we have our embossed piece here, the fern one. We're gonna go ahead and attach that to the matching mat, and we'll glue that together. I'm gonna use my liquid glue for embossed images, even though it is white, and I traditionally don't use white with the liquid glue, but if it's embossed, I can get away with it. Okay, there we go. Now let's build onto this piece. We're gonna also put on this stamped image. This is the leaves, and then I die cut that out. Again, with just a little bit of liquid glue. And this one, we're not gonna go, well, it's gonna line up just about here. If you're not quite sure, you can use your teacup to help line it up to show you where you want it to be. And that looks pretty good. However, we're gonna flip over our teacup, and we're gonna grab this cute little tag that we have. This is a die cut image that looks like a tea bag. I just call it a tag though, but it could be either one. And then I'm using our gray granite twine. This is part of the Essentials twine pack, so it has multiple colors in it, just not the white, and about 1.5 inches, not too much that we need. We're gonna go ahead and flip this one over. We're gonna add our little twine to the back of it, and we're gonna grab a dimensional. So place that down and put your dimensional over the end. So it should look something like this. Then we're going to go ahead and attach this to the front. Remove that back end of our dimensional and put it right here in this corner. Then we're going to turn this one over, and I like to have it have a loop instead of just like it coming over like that. I like to have it looped up just a little bit, so loosen it up to whatever size you want and hold it there. Grab another dimensional and place it on the back of your teacup. Then continue placing more dimensionals in all the right spots. So at least in each corner of our teacup, maybe a center spot and the bottom. Go ahead and remove the backings of these dimensionals and flip it over and put it onto our leaves right here. Super cute. Already looking awesome. Now that we have that there ready, let's go ahead and add our metallic ribbon. This is beautiful ribbon. I love this one. This is on each one of the end colors. This is that starry sky, so it matches it perfectly. I'm not measuring. I know that's hard sometimes to figure out, but I can try to give you a rough idea. Probably about maybe 4 or 5 inches. Well, all I do is I wrap it around the back and I hold it to where I want the length to be. Looks about right there. And then I cut it. This one we're going to do a knot bow. I'm trying to have it go at least over on the left side of the image. But you can always play with it and move it once you're done tying your knot. Let's see if I can get my knot to work out today. There we go. Super cute. Slide it to where you want it to be and trim it if you've gone too crazy. Or this ribbon's really cool, and as I pull it, or kind of pinch it together, it gets smaller. So it's really, really cool material here. All right, so you have our cute little thing there. Go ahead and set that aside. That one's basically ready for us. And now we just need to do a couple other items. So we need to stamp our saying here on the inside of our basic white piece of paper. Don't attach this yet to your inside, just in case we smudge it or something happens. You want to make sure that you can flip it over and not have to worry about the smears that happen. All right, let me grab the saying. I have the take care of yourself, and I'm not seeing it on my desk. Oh, there we go. It was hidden. Here's the saying here, take care of yourself. We're gonna ink that up. We're gonna go just about center bottom on our basic white. We'll put it right here. And be sure to visit my blog to get all the measurements for everything that I'm using in today's video, and the list of supplies too. Okay, that should be it for our stamping. Let's go ahead and start attaching our items. This is our crazy card base, so it's a little bit of different size than usual. It's the 4 1/4 by 7 3/4, scored at 5 1/2. Go ahead and bend that down. Let's grab our DSP, which is a 2 by 4 size. Let's glue that on. Put that right here on the top. There we go. Go and grab our basic white, flip that over, grab your Seal Plus or your seal, and do a little bit in each corner and in the center. Let's flip that over and put that in the inside of our card. Oh, I almost put it upside down. Oh my goodness. My camera's in the way of my view, so I couldn't see what I was doing. All right, hopefully that's the right way. There we go. So much better, right? Okay, that would have been hilarious if I would have had it right there. For the next step, what we're gonna do is flip this one over, and we're gonna just put a little strip of liquid glue on both the top of the line and the ribbon here. So we have some dog visitors this weekend, so if you hear any barking, those are our special guests. For this one, we're going to make sure that we are not covering up our words. So I'm going to line it up right here and put that on top of our DSP. Because I'm using liquid glue, it's going to take a minute to dry. So we can either hold it there, or we can grab a clear block and kind of lay it there so it stays put. In the meanwhile, let's go ahead and glue on our little gray granite hearts. That's Poppy. She's at my feet right now telling me that something is going on outside. Oh. We're going to put a little drop of glue right here on our tea bag or our tag. And we'll add our cute little heart there. These dies are part of those teacup dies. Let's go ahead and remove our block. It should be good to go now. And if you want, you can use either the bigger heart, like I did for this one, or the smaller heart. I think I'm going to switch this one up and use the smaller heart this time. Again, I'm going to put just a little drop of glue right here by the take, and we're going to add our heart. And the fun thing about this gray granite is that I feel like it looks a lot like silver in this card. It's just like the perfect type of gray. All right, lastly, we just need to embellish just a little bit. Oh, I do like that cute little heart. We can even add another one if we wanted to right here, because when you die cut it once, it cuts out 3 hearts, which is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's make it just extra love right there. One more heart. Let's push that one on. Super cute. Okay. Finish it off with some iridescent rhinestones. Grab about 3 of them out. You can do them in different sizes or keep it all the same size. I'm going to do all the medium sizes for this one. And one more right up there. And there we go. Super cute, easy, fun fold with just a little bit different measurements, but that super cute teacup there in our center. I hope you guys have learned something new with this fun fold and give it a try. My favorite thing, like I said, is that I stamped the saying on it once and it's both on the front and the inside of the card. All right, you guys have a great weekend and happy stamping, everyone. Goodbye.